since, I don't know when, around Camp Fun days, when, that's probably around when I met you. And
what year was Camp Fun?
73, 74, 75.
And, you know, I have some pictures in my mind of Gene, and one of them is playing basketball at night at JP High, and a couple of Gene, there's just burned into my head these pictures of Gene doing a couple of his basketball moves. You know, pictures of him on the picket line in my brain of around the bus driver strike. But most of my, I don't have a lot of funny stories because, you know, Gene is one of the most supportive men that I have ever met. And I spent over a period of at least 10 years, you know, pouring my heart and guts out to Gene and about all the political work I was doing in Jamaica Plain and Roxbury, tenant organizing, and when I was at General Electric and some of the other factories that I worked at, and about all my personal stuff. And, you know, it was, you know, just so important to me to have a friend like that, that I could really, that I talked to about everything, you know. And I think that Gene really taught me as an organizer that I think what we all have to learn to be an organizer is thinking about what motivates people and how they are, what they're thinking about inside, and how the politics and the personal connect. And I feel like, you know, that for my personal development, that was a big part of it. You know, I think that, you know, Gene always had a big interest in a lot of artistic things. Theater, wanting to do popular theater, singing, and of course he's a poet, and he's written some beautiful poems to me on some of my momentous occasions, and of course his own momentous occasions that are more important. But I think, you know, that really, you know, struck me. You know, I won't do the Stolen Bicycle Blues for you, but one of the most amazing things that ever happened was holding a guy hostage in the Boston Public Library with these two guys because he stole the bike that I had borrowed from Mauricio Gaston, who was a leading Latino Cuban in Boston.
That was Mauricio's?
It was Mauricio's.
Wow.
So, you mean the Stolen Bicycle Blues was a real story?
It was a real story.
It was a documentary.
You know, and that's a kind of complex story, but of course I will never forget being in the lobby and the cop standing 20 feet away. But you know, we did you know, a tremendous amount of political work, and Gene introduced me to co-counseling, and I don't know if it repaired you, but I'm probably still moderately fucked up.
It's a long project.
I gave up too early. But I got that book, that song book, which put at least 2 children to sleep for many years. You know, I don't have, I mean, to me, that's really my very deep feelings. Gene's a hero to me. And also, I know that you can't have as many struggles and go through as many struggles without having a life partner like Evie, who's totally wonderful, and, you know, friends like us who make you do all kinds of stupid things.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's, I'm really glad to be here. Say happy birthday.